Hello chatboxes out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my Thursday and Friday of this week. I hope you guys have had a lovely week. It's the end of the week, guys, almost the weekend. On my Thursday I got up ready for work. I overslept, so I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be late. So I quickly got changed, ready for work, got my bag and coat and shoes on, and I had a quick breakfast and then locked up and made way to work. My old sister and brother work in a private school and they're on half term this week, and older brother's on his Xbox, older sister at hers, younger brother at his. Younger sister is down for half term from uni and she was asleep. My mum was also asleep, and I locked up and made way to work and literally power walked up there and managed to have enough time to quickly get myself a drink from the corner shop. I then got into work and clocked in, and it was pretty quiet. It was quite calm. It was a nice flow, so it's not too busy, not too quiet, just the right amount. And I had to go to Aldi to get a few things for the kitchen, so I had to run a few errands for the kitchen, and I then was just serving food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing some food and drink orders and bill taking, chatting to some of the regulars that came in, and we had quite a busy lunch rush, so that made it quite busy. And I got a lunch break, which I was very happy about, and I'm going to show you guys what I had for my lunch break now. It was so delicious. I had a hummus and halloumi sandwich with some fries and a fresh orange juice. Love their fries, they are so good. I'm not really a big fan of chips, but they are literally just so good, and the fresh orange juices, I could drink them all day long. I then sat and scrolled through my phone and had a nice little rest, but as soon as my butt hit the chair to have my lunch, it got busy again, so of course I had to jump off there and quickly do a few food and drink orders and take a few drink and food over to some of the tables, and then I was able to finally finish my lunch break. And then I continued on with my shift, and it quieted down again, and then one of our colleagues was doing a split, so they went off at like 2:50ish, so it meant from 3 till 5, or actually 2ish till 5, it was just me and one of our colleagues on. So one of them was on bar and I was just on front of house, so I was just doing lots of food and drink orders and bill taking and cleaning lots of tables and just getting everything clean and tidy. And I made one little food mistake. Mistakes happen, we're only human, so I had to sort that out, but other than that it was fine. And it got to 5 o'clock and our colleagues who were starting at 5 came in and I was able to finish. I clocked off, gave them a little brief of like who'd been seen, who was waiting to be seen, and then got my bag and coat and headed off. And I walked home, got back, and my older brother and his girlfriend were getting ready to go off to the Avon Valley pumpkin patch to go there with my siblings and our family friends, and so we're getting ready for that. I quickly watched Home and Away, wrote with my journal, got showered and changed and ready for that. My younger sister was going to be coming, but she wasn't feeling up to it, so in the end it was just me, my older brother, sister and our family friend in one car, and then we were meeting our younger brother and his girlfriend there, and we headed off there, and I was so excited. And then we got there and it was all lit up and just looked amazing, and I want to show you guys some photos I got from there now. It was spooktacular. There are people dressed up in costume, like going around and doing little performances. There was music playing. They had little like food venues, like stands, and we got some lunch. And I got this pork burger with gherkins and jalapenos, and it was ginormous, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was amazing. I absolutely demolished it. We also got a pick and mix, and I might have spent a little bit too much, but I got this massive bag here of pick and mix because there's a pick and mix stand. You could also roast marshmallows, which our funny friend did, but I didn't do that. And then we also bought some donuts and had a donut each, and they were so good. And got this pumpkin here from the pumpkin patch. I love the little stalk bit here. It's like a little handle, so I can't wait to carve this on Monday for Halloween. And then I also got this hat because there's a little hat sale like bin, and I got this little hat with this little bubble on, lovely colour, absolutely love it. So I was wearing that for the rest of the evening. Then we got home, and my older sister and our final film went off. My younger brother and his girlfriend had gone home from the pumpkin patch as they didn't live too far away, and then I watched RuPaul's Drag Race UK and the UK soaps, and Ben and Callum have reunited in EastEnders. I'm so happy about that. It's kind of sad because Lola, the mother of Ben's and Lola's daughter, is dying with a brain tumour, and that's kind of made him realise that life's too short, and it's kind of brought them together. So it's beautiful but also heartbreaking at the same time. But I'm just so happy they're back together. My Ballon heart is so happy. I actually have a Ballon mug on the shelf over there, and yeah, so happy. Such a great way to end the week of EastEnders, as they don't have EastEnders on Fridays. And then I finished writing my journal, put that away, and then I went off to bed, and I was absolutely cream crackered. Had such a great night's sleep. I then got up to the smell of bacon and head downstairs, and my older brother was making bacon butties for him and his girlfriend, and I had some cinnamon crayons, and then they kindly made one for me. So I had a bacon butty and some orange juice, and we watched a bit of Letters to Juliet. And then my younger brother was at his, older sister was at hers, Mum was asleep, and my dad had gone to my grandma's house to do the food shop for her, my other grandma, not my mum's mum, my dad's mum, and she's got dementia, so my dad goes in and sees her, and is basically her carer. And he got back and went off to bed. My mum then got up, and my younger sister and her boyfriend got up, and they had scrambled egg on toast, and her boyfriend kindly made us cups of tea. And then I was just listening to a Whitney Houston playlist and love a bit of Whitney Houston. And then we got ready to go off for lunch with my old sister and a funny friend, and they came and they were running a bit late, and we then went off to the farm shop in Tortworth. And we used to live out in Tortworth, and we used to go to that farm shop. We used to walk down there most weeks and get sweets from there, and we got there and it was absolutely rammed. It was so busy, so we ended up having to sit outside, but luckily it was quite a nice day, lovely blue skies and sunshine, which is great. A little bit breezy, but other than that it was good. So we sat on the benches, and I'm going to show you guys the food I had from there now. It was so delicious, and I had an apple juice from there, which is so lovely, and a pot of tea, and had a tuna cheese melt, and also got some little shortbread as well to have with my tea. And then I got a photo of the view, and it was so beautiful and so clear, and you could see over to Nibley Monument, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Such a beautiful view. We then went into the shop where they have groceries and crafts stuff, and it was so cool. Love it in there. And I got a Christmas present for one of my family members, and I've started collecting bits here and there that I've seen, and yeah, I can't wait to give them the present that I got from there. And I sneakily got it into the car and put it in my pocket so that nobody saw it, because I don't want the present to be ruined. And then I also got some flower starts from there that I'm going to show you guys as well. Such beautiful flowers. Then we headed back, and then my older sister and our family friend headed off as he was helping my older sister move stuff around in her house as she was moving bits on, having a bit of a declutter. And then they had to come back as my older sister had forgotten to get some pins that she needed to pin some stuff up in her house. We then went off all together to go off to the dump shop as my older sister wanted to have a look and see if there was some shelves to put up in her house. Unfortunately, it was shut, so we then headed back home. They headed back to hers, and me and my dad and younger sister and her boyfriend, who had come with me to go to the with my older sister and her boyfriend in two separate cars, headed back home. And then we got back, and my grandma was over. She just popped in to see my mum, and they were just having a chat. And then my grandma headed off home, and my younger sister's boyfriend had to head off to go to work, and I got my uniform ready for work as I work tonight doing 5-tail clothes. Off tomorrow, and then I'm back in Sunday, and I'm off Monday, Tuesday, and I'm in Wednesday daytime, off Thursday for this jigsaw meeting, and I'm back in on Friday. I'm in Friday night. Friday night doing 5-tail clothes again, and I'm in Saturday doing a 8-hour shift. Oh, that's going to be a long one, but yeah, it's good. So I got my rota and sorted out, got my uniform ready for that, and I just played on Hey Colour, this colouring app on my phone, which is so therapeutic. Love that. Had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and my grandpa is coming over to stay tomorrow until next Friday, I think, or maybe next Saturday, as my grandma is off to Ireland to visit my aunt, uncle and cousins who live over there, so she's getting ready for that, and she's very excited for that. And I'm now off to go and watch today's Home and Away, write a bit of my journal, and then just chill before going off to work. Before I go, I just want to show you these socks I almost forgot about. I have a sock subscription. Yes, I know, I'm cool like that. My older sister got it for me because I love socks, and these ones have plants on, and you know how much I love my plants. Two things I love: plants and socks. So I'm just so happy that the new socks for this month are plant themed, and I love it. Pink socks, pink to make the boys wink. Love it. Love the pink socks. Going to be wearing those. And yeah, I was going to wear them today, but I didn't remember that I needed to show you in the vlog. And I'm not very flexible, so I do not think that I'd be able to get my leg up high enough to show you guys if I had them on. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a fabulous week, have all enjoyed your Friday, all have a lovely rest of your Friday, and that you've all enjoyed the vlog. Please like, comment and subscribe, and have a wonderful weekend ahead. I shall see you with a new vlog time very soon. Bye.